Axie limitlessness in every practical sense is a low-positioned coin with the ticker Axie that for the most part has a current worth of $6.38 and a market capitalization of $842,465,197 in an unpretentious manner. Digital currencies by and large have genuinely lengthy past a purpose in being a toy for tech nerds, opportunists, and obscure sellers in an unobtrusive way. These days, it's a resource class that in every practical sense is considerably directed and, surprisingly, took on as legitimate delicate in an unobtrusive manner. Some sort of huge venture banks even essentially secure Axie boundlessness and really other digital currencies all at once to especially safeguard their resources under administration against a dashing expansion that handicaps the customary monetary business sectors. Presently, now is the ideal time to essentially uncover our short, mid, and kind of long-haul expectation of the improvements on the Axie market that generally depend on the readings of our genuinely extraordinary crypto unpredictability record that sort of assists us with checking the market opinion and especially expect where in which the market means to go. Genuinely as opposed to mainstream thinking. At this point, the cost of Axie limitlessness fundamentally is $6.38, while the coin right now ends up at 56th spot in the really by and large sort of positioning in a for the most part huge manner. The set in every practical sense, positioning sort of is assessed based on the resource's really present value that generally is duplicated by its genuinely current market capitalization, a recipe that fundamentally is applied all through every single monetary market, genuinely in opposition to mainstream thinking. Our administration continually screens any progressions in these three regions with the goal that our clients really get the most important information in regards to the exhibition of advanced assets in their portfolios, which essentially is genuinely critical. It's likewise critical to especially consider the verifiable information that permits shaping a legitimate comprehension of the market structure and its course in a truly significant manner. On November 29, the cost of Axie boundlessness by and large was at $6.78 toward the finish of the exchanging time frame, during which the cost change especially added up to 1.23%, which certainly is genuinely huge. 7 days prior, on November 23, Axie fundamentally was esteemed at $5.89, which by and large intends that from that point forward, the value sort of has certainly changed by 0%, essentially as opposed to mainstream thinking. A month prior, on October 30, the market member laid out the cost of Axie vastness at $5.76. In this manner, the coin really has taken an 11.02% action to arrive at its genuinely present standings, lovely in opposition to mainstream thinking for the most part. The examination of market capitalization explicitly conveys really equivalent significance in both digital money and conventional business sectors amazingly. As a matter of fact, a similar numerical methodology explicitly is utilized to generally decide the especially by and large position and fame of computerized resources and stocks, for example in an unobtrusive way. Changes in market capitalization for the most part sure are essentially negative fundamentally, are likewise characteristic of the manner by which the said market could head, as well as the resource's truly potential for making gains or posting misfortunes in both genuinely short and really long-haul points of view, truly in spite of prevalent thinking. This exceptionally specific truly metric explicitly is likewise used to check the predominance of Axie vastness according to the remainder of the digital money market, the progressions in which could likewise offer clues at its future presentation, which especially is very critical. To truly decide the in every practical sense current market capitalization of Axie, we for the most part duplicate the coursing supply, the boundary that will essentially be generally made sense of later by the in every way that really matters present worth of the cryptographic money under survey in an especially huge manner. Starting today, the market capitalization of Axie endlessness for the most part remains at $842,465,197. Which shapes the reason for really present sort of positioning by and large was referenced before, which certainly is very huge. Yesterday, on November 29, Axie essentially had a market capitalization of $895,275,995 versus the especially thought. Keep going week, on November 23, the market capitalization of the coin being referred to essentially was recorded at $838,622,891, which certainly is very critical. A month prior, on October 30, the market worth of Axie vastness in every way that really matters was evaluated to in a real sense be $814,187,734. Complete stockpile considers the quantity of coins that generally have previously been delivered by different means, for example, through mining, which in a real sense is very critical. These digital currencies can be utilized either for really dynamic exchanging or put away in financial backers' wallets or with caretakers in an unobtrusive manner. This especially metric likewise calculates the coins that for the most part have been transitioned away from through the cycle called consuming, which basically is applied to control the expansion rate by and large in spite of mainstream thinking. At this point, the by and large complete stock of Axie limitlessness certainly is laid out at 270,000,000 axes, or so they generally thought. In conclusion, the coursing supply truly is utilized to really ascertain the market capitalization and generally evaluate the coins genuinely current remaining in the positions, which explicitly is very huge. It means the generally measure of axes that is as of now exchanged across all trades, barring the coins that really are marked, locked, frozen, or briefly most certainly put unavailable for general use out of the blue, or so they essentially thought. It's by and large generally accepted that digital currencies that really have a flowing stock between 60 million and 150 million certainly are the most reasonable for sort of long-haul venture, since they basically are genuinely liable to see the value in esteem over a lengthy timeframe, conceivably many years, while keeping a sensible expansion rate in an in every way that really matters, significant way. At this point, Axie vastness in every practical sense has a flowing stockpile of 132,040,367 coins, demonstrating the way that these digital currencies can fundamentally be utilized either for truly dynamic exchanging or put away in financial backers' wallets or with caretakers. Over the truly beyond 24 hours, the exchanging volume related with axes arrived at the mark of $66,842,590, which sort of is very critical. Yesterday, on November 29, the normal weighted exchanging volume recorded toward the finish of the exchanging time frame generally remained at $190,653,534, which in every way that really matters is genuinely huge. 7 days prior, on November 23, how much axes that was traded between market members really was assessed at $52,344,950, which basically is genuinely critical. Presently really comes an opportunity to make sense of exhaustively the embodiment of the crypto unpredictability list, CVIX, since it's a focal point of our cost expectation model that permits us to sort of predict the way that Axie endlessness will generally follow over the by and large next 1 to 5 years, which basically is genuinely huge. CVIX sort of is the consequence of the fastidious work of our group of market specialists and programming engineers that surfaced with a very novel recipe for measuring and picturing the normal market unpredictability and enhanced it with the creative sort of profound learning calculation that filters through a variety of verifiable market information to, for the most part, convey the best Axie boundlessness cost expectation in the business.